Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another event of For Geeks Academy Europe. My name is Victor Gomez. I am the CEO of For Geeks Academy Europe. We are a coding bootcamp based on Miami, but we are present in a lot of countries like Venezuela, Chile, Mexico, Colombia, Spain, Portugal, and of course, United States. We are a coding bootcamp. We are focused on change life. And now we are here, or today we are here to see what were our students capable to do during our program, our full stack development program. Okay. Now we are here today with some students. Okay. With Maria Ripoll, Isabel Gubella, Kate Deras, Mariana, Alexander, and my friend Deu Calino, that they have finished their program, their full stack program, and now they are here to show the applications that they developed during the program. Okay. Also, we are honored right now because Javier Segle, our program manager, but also an ex-student and alumni of For Geeks Academy Spain, is here today to as a guest, no, to give to our students some advices about their applications, and of course to ask some questions, no, to try to check, okay, what they have done, how was the process, okay, when they were developing the applications. Okay, as I told you, this is the full stack development program. This is a program that takes 18 weeks, but during the last 4 weeks our students have to dedicate full time, part-time but full time, to the to this to develop the final project. Okay, they have worked with JavaScript and React in the front end, and with Python in Flask in the back end, with other technologies, of course. Okay, and the objective of this show, of this event, is just to celebrate that they have done their projects and they are about to start their career as a developers. Javier Segle, you were in this place. You were a student of For Geeks Academy, in this case, Spain. Um, you know how is this, of course, and I would like to listen, okay, to you, and know you. What are you doing right now? Where are you working? What are you what with I don't know what technologies you are using in your work, no, and just give our students some advices, okay, because you were in this place, you were in this moment, in this period where you have finished your program and you had to start to find a job. Welcome, Javier.
Thanks, Victor, for having me. And yeah, I will never forget this day when it was my time to present. So, first of all, I always said, and I will keep saying it, I'm pretty grateful for Geeks Academy because it has changed my life for the better in many, many ways. And I remember during the classes, it was really, or you do it or you do it. There is no turning back. That's the way I took it, and that's the way I keep thinking it should be your mindset when you start a bootcamp. So it's going to be, or you do it or you do it. There is no turning back. There is no backing down. There is no way that you will think of leaving or stopping or giving up. That's the first thing. And keeping this mindset, it's one of the most important things when you finish the bootcamp. Okay. Why? Because once you finish, you are not finishing as a matter of fact. You're just starting. Okay. This is the first step that you give on your new career. This is the first step that you give on your new life. And this means that everything that you did was just the setup for what's to come. That means once you finish, You have to start dealing, and you have to keep practicing and keep learning. Okay, so you have to look out for projects that are interesting to you, technologies that are interesting to you, but first finish getting ahead of what you know. So making everything that you learn your own. Okay, feel comfortable with what you learn, because if you have a good basis, then everything else will unfold right in front of you. Remember, once you learn a programming language, it's easier to learn a second one and a third one, as you have already um, felt it in your bones. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you will now start learning all the coding and all the languages and everything, because then you will go crazy and you will go down the rabbit hole. Okay, so finish feeling comfortable, finish feeling that you can do anything that you want to do with the technologies that you have right now, and then start to learn a new technology. That doesn't mean, and this is because of my two experiences, that if you see a job posting with a technology that you don't know, that you will not ask to be a part of it. My first job was as a PHP developer, which I did not know anything at all. And 1 month after, I was dealing with PHP and I was really comfortable working with it. Why? Because, of course, I already knew JavaScript, React, and Python. So for me, learning a new language was just getting used to the syntax of the language, getting used to the way that it is done. I was not learning to program, I was just learning the syntax of a new language. Okay? That doesn't mean that you will have only to search for the languages and the skills that you already know, because every time it's a new challenge, and every time you have a new challenge is a new opportunity for you to learn and grow professionally. And right now, for example, I'm working with Ayesa, that is a pretty big company on IT solutions here in Spain and worldwide. And I'm working with Angular and Node, which it's a framework and technologies that we are not covering in 4 gigs, and still I just learned them and I'm working with them. And it's amazing that you can feel that, okay, it's not that I don't know, it's that I will make it and I will do it. Because, and I will take this phrase from Victor, is we have superpowers right now, and the superpower is just that we can do whatever we think we can do. Okay, so again, keep practicing, don't go into sabbatical. Okay, leave that for later. Sabbatical is for later. Right now we have to work. Right now we have to keep growing our skills. We have to keep growing our technologies. We have to keep growing our algorithmic. We have to keep growing our logics. Okay, no sabbatical. No, I will return 2 weeks after 2 weeks after I rest a little bit. You can rest, but you can code as well. Okay.
Javier, and how was your experience? No, because you learn, as you say, no, JavaScript and React, Python and Flash. You haven't had any experience before taking this program. Um, how was that experience when your first job was in PHP, or then your other job is in another technology? Okay, I think that you are the perfect example that in For Geeks Academy we don't you didn't learn how to code. Actually, you become in a developer because you are capable to work with other technologies as a real developer. No, but how was that experience? What happened if I am uh, 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 taking a technical test in another technology that I don't have any idea? No, how was that?
Okay. At the beginning, of course, it's challenging, and it makes you like it comes the all time known imposter syndrome and kicks in. And but I always said that if I manage to do the full stack bootcamp, I can manage to learn a single language. I mean, if you guys are able to learn like 4 languages and many more technologies in 14 weeks, you will not be able to learn a new one in 1 month. It's like, if you see it like this, then it's not so scary because you already went through hell. So right now it's like, oh, okay, so I have 1 month to learn how to work with this. Easy peasy. Okay. So, and of course, you will be learning, but you will not be learning from zero. You will not be learning from scratch. You will already had the knowledge. You will already had the way to do the things. You just need to learn how it's written. Okay. And yes, at the beginning it's you will struggle a little bit because of course you are feeling more comfortable in this case with React. But in next time and you go and try, for example, a framework like Next, and that is based on React, and you will still feel comfortable, but you will see the differences. And then you will try something like Angular that has nothing to do with React, and you will feel a bit more uncomfortable, but you will get used to it because you will just extrapolate what you know. You will not be learning from the beginning. You will just understand. You will just need to understand the basics, the core of the framework, the core of the technology that you want to use. And since you already know how to do stuff, once you know where is the stuff going and where is the how is the workflow and how it's to make some things happen, you just will see that you will start doing stuff really fast. Okay. And that will be for every technology. So don't be afraid of new technologies. You just learn. I don't remember exactly how many, but there are a lot of technologies that you are working right now, and you learn them in 14 weeks. So one in a month, that's really easy for everyone that studied with us.
Thank you, Javier. That is a very good advice, no? And other thing that you say that I always say that, no? You have superpowers, guy. You were able to learn how to code in just weeks. You can do whatever you want. You are Wonder Woman and Superman right now. Okay, think that, believe it. Okay, because you can do whatever you want from now. Okay, but today we are here, of course, to celebrate things and give you some advices, of course. But the main objective of these Geek Talks is see the applications that you developed during the program. Okay. Today, guys, we have 3 projects. And one of the most beautiful things about coding is that you can create whatever you want. Everything that you have in your mind can be reality if you just move your fingers and create. Okay. So we have, as I say, 3 projects. One is related with movies. If you like IMDb, that website that you can check the ranking of some movies, you will love all times worst movies, okay, because it's the opposite of IMDb, okay. Then we will have application created for bike lovers, because this is the e-commerce for that people that love to ride a bike, okay. And then if you love books, we will have a very incredible project that is called Goodreads Competitor, okay. The first group that will be presenting their project is All Times Worst Movies by Kate and Deucalino. There is another guy that is not present today. We say hello to Gokai. Before starting, I want to send some greetings to our teachers and our teacher assistants, because without you guys, this could not be possible. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, Kate and Eucalino, please share your screen. Okay, to put it, the other guys I will uh, put in the backstage. Okay, and well, Kate, I think that you told me that you were the in charge of share your screen, right? Okay, that's great. Okay, now I am seeing the screen.
Yes.
I will put in the main screen. Perfect. Well, Kate and Eucalino, tell us about the all times worst movies application
Oh,
or project.
okay, thank you very much. As you know, our team is formed by Kate and Gokai, who is not present, unfortunately, but he was an important part of this project as he has the amazing idea to make this project for people that want to have a little loud on the seven Earth disasters. Okay, and create some community too is one of the features that has we are integrating now to this experience. And me and the Eucalino, okay. Then we made this application using technologies as React, basically, but also we work all the front end with Bootstrap. We apply also CSS, styling it, and the backend was made with Python Flask. Um, has been challenging. Some parts we have been stuck a little bit on, for example, on the fetchings. Okay, above all in the backend, it has been a little bit more complicated, but with the skills we acquired and also with a good mentorship, we could solve it, and we could react our goals. Okay, even also working in teams is challenging because communication sometimes don't goes the way we want, but um, always with the better intentions, people can understand themselves and do beautiful projects like we are doing now. Okay, and well, and we can have a look to this idea made project. And Kate, if you want, you can start.
Okay, yes, thanks. Okay, well, yes, like Eucalino said, our page is all about worst movies. We thought, well, IMDb is all about having the top rated movies and all that. Well, we have the movies with worst ratings. For those of us who like sometimes um, bad movie, it's sort of like a like a guilty pleasure or something like that. Okay, so this is our web page, and this would be our homepage. Here, as you guys can see, we have a top 10 section. Here we have the movies we vote for, because one of the things we can do here is that we can go to the details view and we can rate the movies. We, we also have a rating that we are fetching from the movie database, and that's the one we can see here. But we can also rate the movies, and that's the one we can see in the homepage. As we can see here in the details page, we can see the trailer of the movie, a bit of a description, and we have a comment section where we can also add comments. Now here we have a watch list also that, well, I don't have any movies added, but we can go here and see some of the movies we have displayed here in the movie section. Here we have some horror movies and well, other genres here, and we can look at them, like add more info. We can add to our watch list from here, and we will see that in here. Also, we have here, if we want to see more movies by genre, we have other genres, like, I don't know, drama, for example. And we can see a selection of drama movies that are all of them being fetched from the movie database. That's the API we use. And well, we can also add here to our watch list. We go here, and then we can see it. We have it here also. Now, if we wanted to search for a specific movie, we could go here and we could see the movie. We would see our rating if we have already rated. And we can see, well, the comments, well, which we can comment here. And we would see the comment displayed with our username and our options. And well, that's basically our website, I think. We have, well, the different movie selections. When we vote for a movie, these will be constantly displaying the movies we have rated in all of our users. And here, well, we can sign out. And we can also see now that we have here this change. It takes you to the sign in. And well, yes, I think that would be pretty much a walk through our webpage.
Congratulations, guys! Congratulations, because I think you have done something that is super great. The design, I really love it because I think that I at the cinema and the movies. Okay, uh, I think that the application is like for masochist people. No, if you don't like that movie, you put in a favorite and you can save for later. No, it's super
Yeah,
great.
totally.
Okay, and I love because you experiment some things with CSS. Okay, with the Hanover and Hanover. Yes, and I don't. I really like it. Okay, let's see what Javier. I say Hanover. I say it's Hover. Sorry. That is. This is me, guys. Hello. Okay, Javier, what do you think? What kind of advices can you give to them, or questions what you have? Okay, and if the public that is showing us in YouTube or LinkedIn, you can ask some questions also, and we'll be reading to the teammates. Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I really like the design. I like um, the pop style that you have included on the website, and I think that the palette and the distribution is really nice. But what I want to know is which was the most difficult, the more challenging part on the project.
Mm. Okay, do you want to answer, Ducalino?
Well, for me, for example, as I said on the beginning, is to define the models and above all the endpoints, ensure the perfect functionality of it, and to establish the proper relation between the elements of the application. And I used to be stuck at, for example, in a particular case. I don't know if it happens to you too, Kate.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yes,
Okay.
I think for me at least, one of the harder things was also the routes, working on the routes, getting them to actually give me what I wanted. Also the functions. When I had to use a function in different views, as I had, because the APIs, for example, the one we were using two different links, and the two of them gave me the same information but in the different way, so I had to adapt like the function I was using for it to work on both of the views with both of the links and information I was being given. So I think that was a challenge because I had to first look what was going on and what was wrong. And well, I think that was the routes and the functions. I think that was something that was a bit of a challenge for me.
Welcome
I
to
want
real
to add
life.
something here. Sorry, Javier. I want to add something here, okay? Because we teach them how to work with APIs, okay? But of course, during your project, you have to choose the API that you want to work with, no? So it's something that I mean you have to put your knowledge, no, and all the practice that you did, okay, and uh, you have to connect with an API that in this case gives some information, but you have the same information in different ways. So you have to work as a developer and face everything that you have with the API, and that is one of the most important things about this. No, is and other thing is, guys. Normally, when people ask what was the most difficult thing, everybody say, oh well, maybe endpoints, or when I was working with React I have some problems with the context or whatever, no. But the first line, I am super sure that was one of the most difficult thing, no, because it's your first project, and ooh, what I have to do, no. What is the first coding line that you have to do, just that, okay. And sorry guys, yes, I say Hanover. There are people texting me, Victor, you are stupid. Sorry, yes, I say Hanover, but I wanted to say over. Okay, sorry. Javier, I don't know if I have another question, and of course, if the people that is watching us in YouTube and LinkedIn has some questions, you can do it.
I'm just going to say one small thing. Welcome to the real life. That's what you will be doing. You will be dealing with endpoints, and you will be dealing with different information. So, related information coming in different schemas, and you will have to deal with that. So, welcome to real life. This is so you went through a boot camp and programming, and now you did on these 4 weeks you did a boot camp for working. Okay, because this is going to be the way that you will be working once you start. Okay, always a
Very good
challenge, but
word.
always making it better.
Very good words. Thank you very much, Kate Deucalino. Congratulations. Okay. There are some difference between the first application that we see inside in the internal private presentation in comparison with this. Thank you for keep working on the project. Congratulations, guys. Okay,
Thank you
and
for
now
your attention.
we we have to move from cinema to bikes. Okay, we will see the application that Mariana and our friend Alexander developed during the program. Uh, Guys, it's your turn to talk about the bike shop. Please, Alexander, share your screen, okay? Because I think that you were the chosen one to share the information in this. Okay, perfect. I will put on the screen, and Javier and I will going out.
Hello. Uh, we have made
Alexander, try to talk louder, okay? Because I mean the volume is, or the microphone is not actually great, okay? Try to talk a little louder, okay? To help the people that is watching the event, okay? Sorry.
hello. We have made a bicycle shop. It's a web-based application. Why we wanted to do that? Because we like the bicycles. I was dreaming from my childhood to have a bicycles. Now I have a three of them, so I'm very happy. But I still feel that there is not enough information and online shops of the bicycles. That's why we try to do this. Um, I introduce our team. Uh, sorry. Uh, our team is consists of two person. It's Mariana Placito, 33 years old. She's from Portugal. Uh, Currently, she's studying 4 gigs, and previously She has a degree in human biology. And me is 35 years old. I'm from Estonia and currently studying 4 gigs. Previously, I had a master degree in telecommunication. Our project was quite big for us. We used a lot of new technologies. This Adobe Illustrator was a design tool to building a view like a Figma. We built a sketch on that. The GitHub was used for handling project. There was a lot of commits what we did together and merging also. It helped us to understand and work better together, co- competing with a lot of difficulties. The Lighthouse was used for improving the performance and quality to check the web apps. So the Postman was used to make uh, connections, uh, responses, to check the responses from API. And the main languages was React with JavaScript and Flux plus Python. We did it with using Bootstrap, database diagrams. Uh, the main database was PostgreSQL used, course, and also Stripe and Font Awesome. So
Hello, now we have our demo of our websites. You have to click. Okay, this is our main page with a carousel with the image of our main products. We have a page to contact the support to send an email, a page to about us, terms and responsibilities, products that you can see but buy only when if you are registered. So I'm going to make the login because I'm already registered. I'm going to the profile with my personal data. I'm going to buy the details of the product. You can see the reviews amount. You can change the quantity. You have a button to add and a button to buy, and a form to do the review. The rating, the name is private, is only for we to store in our database. Public is just going to be the title and the review you're going to see. We have a arrow to scroll to top. It's just appearing when the size of the screen increase. This is our shopping carts. We have the price unity. We can update the quantity and also update the total. You have a button to delete if you change your mind. Now we have a search bar of a bike that we search by name. Then I check, I want to buy that one. I see if everything is okay, the price. I going to checkout. The checkout is doing with the Stripe API. Now, okay. Sorry. um, now I am to putting some random data to show the checkout is working, that the payment is done and is processing. The processing takes some time because the internet was slow when I made the video, sorry, and is success. So appears a message and then redirects if you want to continue shopping or not. we to improve the accessibility of our site, we add a button to switch between a theme more darker, in this case red, and a lighter theme. And if you don't want anymore, you click logout. But actually, I remember that I want to buy something else, but I don't remember my password. So I have here to put my email into a input that going to send me an email to my email accounts with the link to reset the password. In this case, I'm just showing this email actually has to be set up with the configurations to send emails, not can be any one email, and is that our website. You can pass. Now, in the future, we want to add an artificial intelligence, an open AI, to help choose the perfect bite for each user. You want to add a chatbot with the OpenAI too, and a function that allows to change the whole page language and currency, because we want our site be international. So if you can see read in English, you have in English. If you don't know how to read in English and you are, for example, Spanish, you can change to Spanish. You can pass. And thank you. And if you have any question, sorry for my English.
Don't worry, Mariana. Don't worry because my English is even worse. So that is not a problem. We the we are in Spain and Portugal and Estonia. We are not native in English. That is, I mean, we are allowed to talk in with these accents. Okay, so that is uh, don't be shy about that. Okay, first thing, when you mention AI, I remember a group. I don't remember the name exactly of the the, the people that made that application, but they create something, okay, not exactly with AI, sorry, but related with barely related with AI, no, to create to generate, okay, an advice or a recommendation in terms of what was the motorcycle that you have to choose, okay, so it's something similar, and I remember that event, sorry, that project, and was amazing. And there were other people that apply AI in other projects to recommend you the perfect place to travel. Okay, so do it, keep practice, and keep doing things because it could be super great that experience. Okay, congratulations, and I saw that you connected with two APIs. Okay, the email sender API and
Stripe.
the Stripe, of course. No, so Javier, your comments. What's your opinion about this?
Okay. First of all, congrats. And Mariana, you mentioned accessibility. So can you share a little light on why you went and stepped on accessibility? Because it's not something that everybody takes in consideration. And I personally think that it's extremely important to take to be taken care in consideration when you are developing something.
Actually, in the previous presentation, I
Mhm.
didn't have, we didn't have that, and was calling by Victor and Marco to us that was some things were difficult to read, and
Mhm.
in the in after I went to search for something like Lighthouse is an app to help us to evaluate our website, our application in terms of performance and accessibility. And actually, I was searching about that, and I want to talk to a friend of mine that is blind sight. Sorry, I don't know the name in English. The
Okay.
disability is not distinguishes the colors. So the
Mhm.
contrast is very important to him. And he told me that I could put a switch theme in my app. So some people like to see co- more contrasts, some people
Mhm.
don't. So I want to add for everyone to access. And was that, I think.
I
That's
remember
pretty
that moment.
big.
Sorry, I remember that moment because I think that we had a daltonic guy during in the group or a teacher. I don't remember actually, no, but I have that in my mind. And congratulations, Mariana and Alexander, for working on that, no, and in our advices. I would like to see uh, not in a video but in the application, okay, but I think that we will not have that time, okay, but it's great that you were working on that, okay. Sorry, Javier, I interrupted, sorry.
No, I'm just saying, and this goes for everyone that is watching the event. Guys, taking in consideration the accessibility is extremely important. Okay, and is you can say that is close to a specialization inside of our world, and it's something that should be very much taken in consideration to be one of the main things to cover when you are developing, because they not because someone has a disability shouldn't be able to use your app. Okay, and besides that, you can get a fine, a really huge fine, if you don't. So if you don't do it for the people, you do it to not pay the fine. But please do it for the people and for yourself.
Javier, you are super hot today with the advices, huh? You are giving a very good advices. Thank you very much for that. Alexander, Mariana, thank you for creating this app, okay, and congratulations, okay. Now is the turn for the people that love reading and want to get more books, changing with other people, doing some swap books, no. We are talking about Isabel and Maria Ripoll that created Goodreads Competitor, okay. Now, girls, it's your turn. Please share your screen. You will be sharing together. I mean, first, who is the first? Sorry.
I
Okay,
start.
perfect. Great. Okay,
Okay.
now I can see, and I will put here. Perfect.
Okay. So I will start with a bit of context of my project and Isabel's. So I'll talk about the team, about the project, the technologies we used, future features, and then Isabel will share and she will show the website. So me and Maria, I'm an expert in digital marketing, also Scrum Master. And after creating many websites with WordPress and studying Scrum, I really wanted to go more in depth in the tech world. And that's why I decided to join 4Gigs to improve my technical skills, and then well, that will open more doors in the future for new opportunities. And then we also have Isabel. She's an account executive for financial markets, and she's really into the tech world. She appreciates the innovation and advancement that the world of technology offers, and she also values the challenge of learning new skills. And that's why she also joined 4Gigs for the challenge, that it's really been a challenge. Um, then about the project, our motivation was to search for a topic that we both really liked, so we could enjoy creating this website. And we both knew Goodreads. We've been users, but we think that it's not very user friendly. The design is quite outdated to the websites that we have, that we can find today. And we searched inspiration for this in WordPress templates until we found a template that we really liked. So we kind of copied the design or adapted it to what we were searching to create with this app, and also creating the wireframes. Also, the technologies we used, obviously GitHub for the repository and creating with all these languages. Then we used external API for the New York Times, that it shows like best rated books from this week. So every week the books are changing right now. And also we use the Star React component for the ratings. And as future features, we would like to add regarding the book swap requests, on the detail, like book details page, where we have the title of the book, the description, we will enable, users will be able to send book swaps requests to each other. Users would receive also book swap these requests. Users will receive them, and they will be able to accept or decline these requests. Regarding the reviews, users would be able to leave reviews in the book details page as well, with their comments. The reviews will be shown on the book details page, so users can choose, or like you can choose the book regarding on these opinions, right? And inside the profiles that we create, in the future, we would like to allow users to make their profiles private. Users will be able to choose the books they own and that they are able to swap. Users also would be able to switch the books that they requested to swap, and users will be able to see friend requests, recommendations, and swap requests. And then I can stop sharing and Isabel can show the project.
Hello, everyone. So I will start sharing now my screen so I can show
Yeah.
you actually the website. Um, yes. Okay. So here's our website. This is our homepage. You can see here a bit of the books that it's available from the API that we got. We have different genres. Here, you can also see the books, and we can do the login here to simulate other features that we have. I can show you, because this actually you can have you can add your own friends, and you can build um, the wish list that you want to swap or to read. And in your profile, you can also select targets for the month, and you can get just this is just a cool extra feature that we decided to add. Here, you have the settings. You can change your information, and you can also delete your account. Hopefully not. And you can see your friend requests and swap requests. I will just search for a user here so I can simulate the friends that you can add, so I can show you other things. I can go here to the other user. We can see this part. Here's the friend requests. Let's accept. And you can see your friends also here displayed in this view. Also, in terms of the wish list, we can see the details of the book, the author, and everything. And we can do the review part, the request swap, and you can also add to your wish list, which you can then see here in your wish list. You can also remove it if you don't feel like reading it anymore. Also, in this general page, you can select by genre if you feel like searching for something more specific, and you can also search for authors or the name of the book or some other feature. Yes, and this is basically our website. And I don't know if Maria wants to add anything else, or if you have some questions that we can answer.
Well, the first thing is that the design is super clean. Okay, I really love it. Yeah, and I actually can remember some books application, like for example Goodreads, no? So I feel comfortable, okay, because I don't know your application, but I remember that, so I feel trust, no, like okay, I'm safe here. Okay, that's super great. Congratulations. It's a very 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 good job, and of course we can see the experience of Maria Ripoll with some templates and the design, no, on the websites. Congratulations for that. Okay, and now Javier, your turn. Javier, you have 10 minutes or something like that, and I have to apologize in advance, okay, if you have to say bye bye before finishing the event. Okay, sorry. Javier, I think that you are muted, okay? Because I
Yes,
can't
I
hear
was.
you.
First of all, amazing design. I really liked it. I really like the idea to that you are presenting. And just aside, it's funny because first we watched a movie, then we went on a bike on a city tour, and then we got home, and then we're reading a book. So it all makes sense now. I really like the design. I really like the idea. Again, so which was the most challenging part on the
I
project?
think I think as it's a big project, putting everything together, as we obviously we couldn't do everything on the same branch, and so we divided some parts of the project, and then when merging them, it was kind of hard to avoid all this, like the app to crash. So I would say that.
Okay.
And yeah, in terms of the conflicts of the code when you are working with people, yes, it's challenging, but we managed to get that through, but not to repeat things all over again. But working with the API and the fetch and everything, it was interesting, and yeah, I think it was the part where we took most of our time. We had to dedicate a lot of time to do it, to make it work, to understand what we needed to adjust and everything. So yeah, that was challenging as well.
Uh, every time putting together the things, no, is super difficult, and there are or the books appears even in the best families. Okay, it's something that when Maria say that, I remember that meme where it's the people running, no, and and that when you merge, no, and everything is getting destroyed, no. It's difficult, especially when you are working in your first project, no, because it's the first time that you are control the versions, okay, that you are doing things, and the communication also is not exactly the best because it's the first project that you do, no, and maybe you are working with something, and in the other branch is changed for whatever, okay, and now the problem starts, no. But it's a very good challenge, and uh, take to you for your experience, okay, that if this part was difficult, okay, improve communication, improve the readability of the variables, okay, variables, and put in practice the best practice, okay, of clean code and the best practice of coding, okay, when you work with people in order to help them to understand everything and to work better with you, okay? Javier.
Just keep in mind that you are not coding for yourself. You are coding for your future self that will not remember the program, and for the other people that will work with your program. Okay?
Mhm.
Just keep
Yes,
that in mind and you'll be
yes.
golden. Okay?
Sorry,
And
yeah.
regarding Git, yeah, at the beginning, Git is quite messy, but believe me, it will save your life more than once. Okay? So
Okay, I will bring
that's it.
I will bring
Congrats.
the other teammates. I will bring the other teammates to the screen. Okay, Deucalino, if you put your camera on again, I can include you in the. Okay, that's great. I saw you now. Okay, guys, congratulations, Javier. Thank you very much. Okay, for your advices, for being here. Okay, uh, I have to say something that is very important and is, I think, is the most challenging thing of this presentation. English is not the mother language of anybody here, and they are presenting the first project that they made by themselves. So add the difficulty, okay, to talk in other language that is not your language, and add another thing that is that we have public, and this event will is being recorded, okay, for having in YouTube and other people can see, okay. Congratulations, guys, because it's a very important challenge to do this. I am also nervous because I am talking in another language that is not mine, okay, and I am not presenting anything, okay. So, uh, r- honestly, I really admire you because you have done something that is super amazing. Remember, you have super powers right now, okay. Thank you very much for trusting in For Geeks Academy. If guys you want to say something, you can do it. It's your turn right now because we are about to finish the geek talk. Okay, I will say again thank you to the teachers and teacher assistant, to our mentors, to our program managers, to our pre-work mentors, to our community that is always open to help our students in order to get the uh, best ways to solve the any situation that you faced or you deal during the program. Thank you very much. If guys you want to say something, it's your turn. If you don't, I just have to say bye bye. Oh, you are shy? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much to the people that were sharing comments and talking about their applications. Alberto say in one occasion that uh, the projects were awesome. Julio Solis is telling us, congratulations, guys. Janet, congrats, geeks. Thank you very much for being super active talking during the presentations. Guys, remember that the real bootcamp is starting right now because we have to find the first job as a developer. Remember the advices of Javier right now, and remember the advices that we have given to you during all these weeks. Thank you very much. And if you want to see more coding, if you want to see more events, we are here to give you all what you want. Follow us in our social media for Geeks Academy Spain, for Geeks Academy Europe, and also in Meetup or Eventbrite. You can find more events, more workshop, and more interested things about coding. Thank you very much for being here, and bye bye. Congratulations, guys.
Thank
Now
you.
you are a
Bye
developer.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.